racing like that. Wonderful speedway.
Okay, Gary May, happy figure in the pits. Hopefully at the end of the evening we're just as happy as well. You looking forward to tonight?
Yeah, it'd be good. We've done the track and, it should be a good match. They got Stevie Boyle out, they can use RR, and I've got Bradders who's been scoring lots of points lately, so hopefully we can turn it around with the top 5, you know what I mean?
But you've got a couple of really great guests come in as well with James Shanes and Todd Kurtz as well.
Yeah, Todd used to ride for here and he's going well for Leicester and Sheffield, and so is James Shanes, you know what I mean? So, with the averages I've got to play with, I think it's probably the best 2 riders who are available.
Now, I am going to address the elephant in the room, if you like, with the track. We're not going to talk about last week. We're going to talk about the fact that you were here early today. You've looked at the track. You spent lots of time on the track today. We've got it resolved, if you like, and it's looking good. Yeah,
I come up early today and then I didn't really help them. I was just there with them if they wanted an hand or anything like that. But no, I think Terry's done a lovely job on the track, and we'll soon find out in the next, half an hour, won't we, what it's like. But I think it's going to be 100 times better than what it has been, and, the material we had, it didn't bind together and that's the problem with it, you know what I mean? So hopefully tonight we've sorted it out, added a bit of clay to it, and, hopefully tonight it's a really good track and, should be good.
And the fact that it's such a hot day as well, is that going to help or hinder that?
Nah, all it is putting more water on, to try and keep the dust down. But, it's Speedway and it's summer. What can we do? You got the heat in there, and we keep the dust down as much as we can, But hopefully it'll be a lot better than it has been, But, you can only work with what you got, and now we tried something else because we've got to.
Mark Lemon bringing his team in tonight. They had a bit of a blip at their fortress, if you like. So that's got to be a good sign for you.
Yeah, they lost at home, but they didn't have Craig Cook or Max Frick who really go round Belle Vue pretty quick. They're good riders round there, and they're hard to beat round there. But they're back here tonight. They're using RR for Borough, and obviously I've got my 2 reserves who are missing, with Bradders, who's been big scores lately. But, I brought Todd in and James Shanes. They should do a job, and, hope it'll be a good match. But I want, at the end of the night, I hope it's like 49-41, which will be really good for me.
Great. Thanks ever so much, Gary. Let's catch you at the end of the night, and hopefully we've got that scoreline for you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much.
With Craig Cook before the meeting, then in the pits, Craig for Belle Vue. We've just heard that you are going to be partnering Ty Woofenden for the Speedway Nations as well. You've got to be looking forward to that.
Yeah, obviously a big meeting, but I wouldn't say I've been in great form, but we've had a few issues this season. And we just couldn't quite put our finger on it, and we've been testing, we've been trying a few things, we changed a few things last week, and all of a sudden we have 2 brilliant meetings from out of nowhere, so I feel like I'm riding the bike completely different, and I feel a lot more comfortable. So just looking for a little bit more speed on the track, which we've went back to something similar like we had last year, and so fingers crossed we'll test that in Prague on Friday, and obviously hopefully be good for the future.
Well, that class, it doesn't go away. You've got it. It's great to know that you've got that confidence with those 2 good meetings behind you as well. And coming into tonight, obviously Somerset is a track that you like?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, it's a track that's very unpredictable here, and it can be great and it can be far from great. So it is a track that I don't ride too bad. So we'll wait and see what happens tonight. The track out there doesn't look too bad. So we'll just get out there and see how it rides. And
of course, track record holder.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. I didn't even know it. I still had it, to be honest. But that was from 2015, I believe. So obviously a track that I can go fast around, but I don't think them grip levels are there today.
Well, look, we know you're a busy man, so we're going to let you go. Thanks ever so much for your time. Stay safe, ride fast, have a great meeting, and good luck with the Speedway Nations and, of course, for the GPs as well.
Thank you.
With Jake Allen before the meeting tonight then. Jake, coming into the meeting, great sunshine today, so hopefully track will be good this week.
Yeah, definitely. You know, they've done a lot of work on the track this week from a previous meeting, so fingers crossed. We haven't been for a track walk yet, but hopefully the track should be all sorted out.
Now, you seem pretty chilled tonight, and we know that you stay with Debbie locally, so does that help with your preparation to know that you're local and you're here and you're set up and you can chill out?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I don't have to worry about traffic only living, 5 or 10 minutes away. Just got to worry about tractors and farmers on the road, but other than that, no, my race days are pretty chilled. I'll load the van up in the morning and be ready from about 11, 12 o'clock and, just relax at home, maybe go for a push bike ride if the weather's good like today, or, go out for lunch, somewhere nice on the water. But yeah, I just try and keep it chilled out as possible and just have fun really.
So you didn't think too much about the meeting ahead until you arrive at the track?
Nah, not at all. I think, think about it, once you've walked the track and then get in the zone, but if you're spending all day stressing about the meeting, I don't know if you should be riding or not. You should be enjoying your day, and once you get to the track, then it's work time.
And you're pretty happy with your form so far, start of the season?
Yes and no. Like my home form's been okay, but I just need to work on my away stuff, like both leagues really. So which will come through, more meetings. But yeah, hopefully once we get the track sorted here this year, we should be scoring some more points.
And you're up against a tough team tonight, Belle Vue. They had a knock on their own track. No one's invincible, are they?
Yeah, well, that's it. And last year, I think I've scored double figures against Belle Vue when they come here both times. So hopefully I can do the same tonight. But last year I was at reserve, so it was a little bit easier. You got a reserve race for your first one, and so hopefully can get off to a good start tonight with Bewley and the rest of the boys, and we can keep our home record alive.
I've got to just ask you very quickly there, coming out heat number 1 with Jason, knowing that obviously the form he's been in the last few years, got to be great to know you got that back up there, and you're backing him up, of course. But
yeah, definitely. And if you make a good start and you've gated Doyley, your start is actually a really good start. So he's always good. He always has a look for you, and can't have a better number 1 than the world champion.
So you're still enjoying it here at Somerset?
Yeah, it's good fun. The only thing us boys have been a bit upset about is the track, and hopefully today it's going to be all sorted. So
Yeah, well, they've been working hard with it. Gary's been here in the morning as well, so hopefully that will be sorted and we can go out there and have a really good meeting.
Yeah, fingers crossed, mate. Cheers.
Stay safe, ride fast.
Thank you.
Okay, let's climb up here. What's your name?
Ines Blair.
Good stuff. Do you think it's going to be a tough night for Somerset?
Yeah, I got a feeling without those 2 reserve specialists we got, that'll be a struggle.
It is going to be tough without the reserve. Andrew, I'm going to stay outside the VIP because I'm not very important. How do you think it's going to go tonight?
Yeah, I think the same is going to be a bit harder. Our reserves are starting to really get the form in, haven't they? And now what we got? The others need to pick up as well. 1 to 5, they need to pick up a bit more. Because they've got some good riders.
So other than the 1 to 5 and the reserves, how do you think we're doing?
Sorry?
Other than the 1 to 5 and the reserves that you spoke about, how do you think we're doing?
I think we might just nick it, but their game is going to be hard.
Positivity, that's what we need. Remember, I've got to bring those in. What's going to happen tonight?
Hello?
What's going to happen tonight, sir?
I don't want to.
I think we'll win comfortably because Belle Vue won't do that well away from home. We got good track now, hopefully, so we'll make it count.
Gentlemen, in one word or just this gentleman, who's going to win tonight?
Somerset 49-41.
It's taken off last week. Sorry, Frank.
Thank you, Peter.
All over frame.
God.
And that's on the track now. So you can see how that's bound together and solid. And
We've had a couple of guys working on it all week, and I'm going to stick my neck out and say that the track's in really good condition. So I hope that's helped a little bit. In praise to the track guys for getting that sorted. Thank you, cameraman, you got all that? We could tell immediately that the track wasn't right because Charles Wright was attacking.
That's absolutely correct. And he wasn't the only one. When you were watching them going along the back straight there, it was as if they were on one of these tracks that they have indoors with the bumps up and down. And when you see a speedway road lifting, and not just doing it once, but 2 or 3 times during the straight, you know something is wrong. And when we saw Bill and Francis walking down here, I did say to John, I said, look out, because war is declared.
Yes, they weren't very happy with it.
They weren't happy. And as they say, rightly say, Francis said, we can't do this for our boys. We've got to take care of them. It's them who are helping us with their general running of the place. And it's quite right, we've got to look after these boys.
Indeed. And Frank, so I think we're there tonight. We're going to have a decent track, decent racing, decent crowd as well. Your prediction, Frank, our barometer.
First of all, did you want to know whether I had it right last week?
What score?
He'll tell you.
Yeah, you're spot on.
Spot on.
You predicted the exact score.
Yes, and tonight it will be 52-38 to Somerset.
Great stuff. There you go, ladies and gents. You've heard it from our barometer, the man with wise words.
Okay, a new face here in the Somerset pits tonight for the meeting. James, you come in as guest for us tonight. How are you feeling? Looking forward to it?
Yeah, it's been a good couple of days for myself. I had a good meeting in Holland on Monday, so I'm looking forward to riding today. Weather's nice again, which is a lot better than last time I was there. So, you know, I've got to thank Gary for giving me the opportunity to sort of get a few guest bookings. It's unfortunate with I can't remember his name, mate, being out with broken hand, but you know, half good for me. It gives me a little bit more riding, which is what I need right now. So, yeah.
What do you think of the Somerset track?
It's a good track. Yeah, I've always done well here. I've had a couple of disasters here, but I've had that at every track, so can't really complain too much. So.
But you've had some good ones as well.
I've had some amazing races around here, so hopefully I can pull out a couple of amazing ones out of the bag tonight, and we'll see what happens.
Now, when you're coming into a meeting as a guest, is that different to when you come in as a fully fledged team member? Is there any preparation, anything different?
I think it's a little bit different for myself because obviously being not a pool now, there's sort of no pressure on myself at all. I can just go and have some fun. You know, if the team wins, the team wins. If the team doesn't win, it doesn't affect me. There's no more pressure added to me. It's just, you know, Gary brought me in to do a job, and I'll do you know, that and some, hopefully.
It's great that Gary, he really believes in you to do that job tonight against a strong team. Belle Vue, they lost at home the other day, so they're going to be really kicking on to write that.
Yeah, Belle Vue's one of them teams. If they all fire at the right time, they'll clean the floor of anyone. But if they have a couple of rides that aren't doing very well, then you know anyone's game in it. But it's the same with every team in the league this year, really. If all the rides fire tonight with Somerset will win it, and vice versa, really. So I don't even want to say who's going to win, who's not going to win.
Right, but you're going to be on fire tonight.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh yeah. Have a good one. Stay safe, ride fast.
Thank you.
Cheers, James.
Cheers.
Before the meeting then in the pits with Dan Bewley. Dan, what a start to your season. There's no other words for it. You've got to be happy with the form you're bringing into tonight.
Yeah, it's been great so far, but it's a long season ahead. Just hope we can keep it up.
And I've got to mention, everyone has that race with Christoph at Belle Vue. Rise little smile there. I bet you've watched that a few times.
Yeah, it was a great night, and it was great race to finish the night off as well. But yeah, hopefully many more in the future.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be. Now, coming down to Somerset tonight, they're a good team on the home track. You guys had a little bit of a blip at home the other night. We're going to be out to ride fast tonight for sure.
Yeah, they're a solid team right the way throughout home and away, so hopefully we can get some sort of result tonight. But yeah.
So with your dad then being on the spanners for you, travelling up and down the country and all these press situations as well, and he gets to see those great rides, how is it as a family doing these trips?
Yeah, it's good. It's life on the road as a family. It's see a lot of things, and yeah, it's a great experience.
And he enjoys it as much as you do, I suppose.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
And how are you finding it with your team partners? You're racing with Craig Cook, one of Britain's top riders. Got to be giving you some great advice.
Yeah, we come from a similar sort of area, and it's yeah, I've not seen him since he started, but kind of thing. But kind of not followed his career closely, but I've seen him progress, and it's great what he's done, and you know, we all wish him the best. I think for tonight we've got our team back together, so hopefully we can rebound from the other night.
That's right, Damien back at reserve after his injury as well. Yeah, I think it's all set fair. Weather's nice. Looks like it's going to be a good night.
Yep, hopefully we can put on a good show for the crowd.
As usual, stay safe, ride fast, have a great night, and let's have some great speedway out there tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Definitely what you said. Definitely what you said.
Which gates do we have? Yeah, we have three yet. You want Matthew?
Gents, here we go.
Ready?
Head.
Late call that one.
Late call of heads, and it is a... Are you going to tell me later?
No, we'll go 1 and 3.
Someone said we're going from 1 and 3.
1 and 15 anyway.
So starting with the Belle Vue Aces, Captain Cook with the fastest lap around the entry arena, breaking the long-standing Lee Allen's work record, Ray Cook. That replacement number 2, the unfortunate broken leg, Victim Steve Worrell. And number 3, a red-hot British prospect, Dan Bewley.
One run all the way around.
Number 4, former Rebel, after the Aces' title winning team in 2016, Rowan Hungate. Number 5, another brilliant prospect, Australian Max Frick. Number 6, we have Yay Emmerich. Number 7, Polish rider brought over the season, making debut season, Damien's Ross. The Premier League Riders Champion, Jason Doyle. And number 2, we all love his third 5 bombs, and what about his pass last week on David Kate Allen. Number 3, the expert at doing the wall of death, Charles Wright. And number 4, secured his place in this season's GP Challenge in July. Now 5 rides away from the GP, Jack Holder. And number 6, captain tonight for our own Gravin Wilson team, he's a former Rebel, Todd Kurtz. Number 7, quarterback, the lovely riding style, James Shea. Robert, the race captain on the first band. This is a picnic. Stuck by a little blanket and looking all nice and cosy. Hope you're enjoying the warm weather. Great stuff.
So, ladies and gentlemen, delighted to be joined on the centre green by Richard Lawson. We're waiting for the track to go. How's the track riding now this week? I guess that's the question on everyone's lips.
Yeah, really, really good. No, thanks to the track guys, Harry coming in, spent the last couple of days on it, and it's worked his magic. It's really good. Nice and consistent. Yeah, so everyone's happy.
Well, you got out of the gate pretty well again there?
Yeah, starts been correct amazingly as well. So, the other day, so we've only done one start, so let's not too far ahead of itself, so it's still fast over it.
Are all the other guys happy with it?
Yeah, everyone's fine. So, yeah, I think it's going to create some good racing. So, it should be good.
Well, keep it up. We'll let you get back to what you're doing. We're quite busy. Thanks for joining us. Thanks very much. Richard Lawson, everyone.
The winning red there for Jake Allen. Jake's winning time 57.75.
Obviously, I think my questions are going to be very different than they were before that last heat. It's a very tough meeting with a 5-1. Takes pressure off a little bit.
Yeah, we needed that one really, just to give us that little bit of a gap, because we're just going to be on the day, and they've got, 5 good riders, to ride here. We've just got to keep plugging away.
Obviously, all the talk in the last 3 weeks has been about the track. Must be delighted with how it's riding tonight.
It's riding brilliant, isn't it? The track's result now, some people have done loads of work on it, and, it's just, good.
The bridge you can have exciting and safe racing at the same time.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
So that's the key, isn't it? It's got to be exciting, but most importantly, it's got to be safe for the guys that are putting their lives on the line.
Yeah, I'd rather do a bit more track work than so I've got 14 blokes going home in a van instead of one going home in an ambulance, you know what I mean? So that's what it's got to be. I don't want one of these two very wise words.
So you're happy with how it's all been going then? It has been tight. It's always going to be difficult without the two reserves, particularly Bradley Wilson Dean's been getting loads of points this season. The guy just come in and Todd in particular is certainly got to be good. Yeah, Todd's doing well. They're moving them around, so he gets like the good dates, and sorry about games, but it's life. But with Bradley has been banging loads of points. We're obviously going to miss it tonight. But Jonas hopefully be back for Monday, and Bradley will be back for Monday as well. So it could be a right one. They're just having a rest up, isn't it?
Yeah.
But hopefully Jonas had the plaster off today, and Bradley just took a big smash in Denmark on Saturday in the qualifier. But he's generally okay. Yeah, he's okay. He just needs a bit of a rest. His body took a load of, it's sore, you know what I mean? The doctor said take a week off. But I'll let you get back to it, because I know you've got an awful lot to do. But keep it up, Gary. Appreciate your time. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary May.
12 on 21 points each.
That was a time.
The racing's pretty good, and we're only just winning now, but we were winning pretty safely before, so we've got to make the next couple of heats count.
I think that was the 2 minutes for the next heat, so we'll wrap this up pretty quick. But obviously we've seen some great racing tonight. Is that because you feel confident that you can push yourself to the limit?
No, it's just that there's not that much loose material on the track, You can actually race close with someone where before no chance you could do that. The bike could take off and, get seriously hurt. So Yeah, no, like there's not much dirt out there at the moment, but it's got a lot of clay in it, so that's all we wanted.
And just finally, confident that you can go on and win the meeting?
Yeah, of course. We don't want to lose, so we've got to make these next couple count, and hopefully we get the win.
Perfect. Thanks for your time. Jack Holder, ladies and gents.
Difficult couple of last meetings, I think you all agree with me, tonight has been amazing. And who won that, and who came second and third, goodness only knows.
Well, what a race that was. Here comes Jordy. Here comes Jack.
Well, what a meeting that was tonight, ladies and gents, but let's go back to that last heat. It was a really wonderful Jack.
Jordy's winning time 59.37, 59.37.
Ladies and gents, just going to grab a few words with the victorious captain today. You must be delighted, first of all, from a team point of view, to get the win.
Yeah, we firstly we'd like to thank the hard work what's gone in for the track. I know the last 3 or 4 weeks has been under par, and tonight it was perfect. So there's a lot of things that have been happening over the last couple of days since the last home meeting, and we'd like to personally thank the management and whoever was on the track for the last couple of days to make it like it was. It's definitely back to the old Somerset days. I know it was a little bit slick, but we got to see proper racing tonight. It was very safe, and to win against Belle Vue, they bring all their top guns out in the last couple of rides, and we still got on to hold the win.
And obviously it was always going to be tricky without the reserves, but everyone's pulled together, and it's been a real team effort tonight.
Yeah, that's it. It's 1 to 7 riders what need to score points. It's not just one rider what needs to score big, and we've got a great team. You just see Roddy rides aboard. There's never give up, and that's the attitude we need all year.
Do you think possibly the turning point was when he managed to nick that second place and went absolutely berserk? Was that the boost he needed?
Yeah, definitely. I think Roddy's line is on the boards. Riding around the fence is the only way he can go fast sometimes, and it's nice to see when he can do them moves again. And tonight it just shows that the track's coming back to the old Somerset days, and hopefully Roddy can impress the crowd for many more meetings to come.
And from a personal point of view, you must be delighted to have gone through the card tonight.
Yeah, finally back. It's nice to get your first maximum in under Somerset colours again. I've been struggling the last couple of weeks, but now it's hopefully that's a turning point.
And obviously maybe even more special to get it against Craig Cook, the old nemesis around here.
Yeah, it's not just Cookie. Obviously you do like beating a number one, but there's other riders like Max Frick and then Tungate, what are very fast around this track as well. So it's always nice to beat the good guys, and hopefully we can beat them a lot more.
And important to build on this victory and take it forward.
Yeah, that's it. we need to win on the away journeys. Hopefully that can happen in the next couple of meetings, but we just need to mainly, and that's win the home matches and keep the fans here. And I'm glad there's a good turnout after last match. We really appreciate the fan support. I know you stuck around for many hours after the last match, and today it just shows that we can bring the track back to perfect, and thank you very much for staying.
Well, I'm sure everyone appreciates those words. For the time being, Jason Dawes, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Cheers.
But the racing was amazing. I know at your track at Belle Vue you have seen terrific racing, but tonight was equal to that, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. It emulated it to a T. You know, that Heat 15 was pretty special. Obviously, you know, Jason Doyle, we give him tight and fine form, and he's sort of stepped it up a gear these last couple of weeks. You know, as you know, you'd probably expect from a world champion. You know, great racing. It's like, you know, without you guys not having Bradley Wilson-Dean and, you know, your regular reserves, we kind of felt we had a chance tonight. Probably didn't capitalise on it, but to get a point, I think we're satisfied with that. But when you have these opportunities in front of you, you know, you've got to grab them as you do. This league is very tough, so as we witnessed on Monday night.
Sure, and you would argue, of course, that Steve Worrell missing, I think it only raised about 3 points tonight.
Yeah, I think it was like 4 by 5 or something like that. But yeah, no, and obviously Steve's presence, you know, brings a lot more than just the point capabilities. Yeah, it's frustrating because you know, it's not like we haven't been looking for riders. It's just haven't been able to pencil one in just yet. Excuse me, it's like your side is kind of like got on my chest. But I just taste the local, you know, beverage. Yeah, so it's tough, but you know, the boys did great, you know, and but it does put added pressure on you when you're doing the rider replacement. But nevertheless, you know, it's always a good battle here. But you know, in the last 12 months, this has been our bogey track. We've sort of not done very well, so to come back and get a point tonight, I'd say we're satisfied, but we did expect more.
And the Somerset track, how would Mark Lemon how you would ridden that? Would you have enjoyed it here?
Yeah. I don't know. It seems like so long ago since I raced, and I was only like probably 4 years ago. But you know, I'm so sort of engrossed in what I'm doing as a manager. I just forget about the racing side and just more focus on these boys doing their job. But you know, I used to like riding here. I can't lie. You know, it's a nice little shape, great little racetrack, and it's a bit like it's a smaller version probably of Belle Vue, not the new Belle Vue, but you know, it's a track where it's very hard to defend. You've got to tackle all the time, and you know, I had some great time down here, and you know, I wish I was young enough to do it again. But
I was going to say, do you miss riding, Mark?
No.
Why is that?
It's bloody dangerous.
Well, my memory of you was probably latterly. I remember you riding Reading, and you were skipper down at Reading. Did you enjoy riding Smallmead?
Yeah, I love it. That was a great racetrack, and it's a real shame it's you know, in the state it is. No, all the small ones, you know, I always enjoyed, you know, coming from the Jura, so you know, straights and, you know, nice tight turns. That was kind of like suited me, you know, like sort of the big rounded ones, you know, probably wasn't really my forte, but you know, enjoyed it, like Smallmead, Oxford, you know, unfortunately those tracks that have gone, it's a real crying shame, but you know, like I said, I think any racetrack's good when you win.
Of course, of course. Ladies and gents, really sporting. Mark Lemon, thank you, Mark. Enjoy your wine. What do you make of the track tonight, then?
Yeah, it's definitely an improvement on previous weeks. Not quite there yet. No, we still need a bit more dirt on the outside, obviously, for the latter part of the meetings, as you saw, went sort of back to the inside. But yeah, definitely nothing to complain about. You know, the track, I think his name is it Terry, coming down the track. He's done an awesome job in the 2 days he's been here, so can't fault him at all.
And Jake, riding at number 2 with Doyley, how'd you find that? Is that, I mean, number 2 is a difficult position, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely difficult. Like, you got the world champion in 3-year ride, so there's no easy points or no easy wins, and I mean, it's only going to make me a better rider, I think. So, you know, I just need to get out the starts better. That's where I struggled tonight. I had one of the quickest rides, I think, in Heat 8, time-wise. So I'm happy with my speed on the track. It was just bad starts tonight, but you can't start good all the time. So you know, next meeting will be all good.
Some people would say, as a number 2, Heat 8 is vital. That's probably where Gary May says to you, go out and win Heat 8.
Yeah, you know, always got to win Heat 8 and try and beat the other number 2 in Heat 1. And so if I can do them, Gaza says that's my job done. But you can't live on, you know, 4 points a meeting. So, you know, better starts. You know, it's easy to win races from the front, obviously. And yeah, that's all I can do for next time. Just make some better starts.
Sure.
Easy said than done.
But for a big league team, there's nobody better. I love the track. I've always loved the track. I've always loved coming here, coming into the oak tree and being made so welcome. And occasionally Mr. Hancock buys me a glass of cool white wine. It hasn't arrived yet, but I think it's probably imminent. How long have I to talk for until you get another rider, or do you just wait until you see a rider, or the people go home? Probably that'll be quicker. No, that's the answer. I'm here because I enjoy coming to the Oak Tree Arena. I could claim that I'm on my way to Ipswich, which is true because I'll be there tomorrow night with Berwick, but from Glasgow it's kind of a circular route, so I'm delighted to come down here.
Yeah, it's good to be back here and see everyone, and I always enjoy coming here, so yeah, it was a good night and just a shame we lost, but no, it was still a good meeting, and like I said, good to be back and see everyone.
Happy with your form this year, and some good points around the NSS up at Manchester?
Yeah, it's been pretty good in for Belle Vue, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with how everything's going. I'm just struggling a bit in Poland, but no, I think we're getting better and better now, so yeah, it's good.
Are you enjoying riding the track up there, because it's big and fast, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Belle Vue suits me a lot, and yeah, I always enjoy going there every week, so that's a big plus, and yeah, a good club and everything, so yeah, it's good.
I can remember a couple of years ago when you rode for Swindon that you fired in some points for Swindon up there as well, sort of turn your season as well.
Yeah, definitely. No, like I said, I always like riding there, and yeah, you always got a place where you like to go every week, so yeah, I've definitely found that, and yeah, hopefully we can have a good season there.
And you're very much on the gas tonight, very much in the mix. Didn't perhaps have your gating gloves on as you normally do, but you're always there or thereabouts, I thought.
Yeah, definitely. I struggle with a bit of speed, but it's always hard to be an away rider here, and in the end I found a good setup, and next time I know, so hopefully we can come back and win.
Ladies and gents, sporting to come up and speak to you all. Great to see him back here. First time since last May, Rowan Tungate. Just said a tough couple of weeks really, especially for you guys. You know, it's always a difficult thing, getting a bit of criticism about the track, but when it goes so well like this, it is just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You know, we you know, 2 or 3 people really worked hard on the track. You know, this last week. You know, we was here today doing it, and you know, it was an awesome match tonight. So just go all home, put on the internet how brilliant meeting it was tonight. You know what I mean? Let's get them all back.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes, you know, when it doesn't go so well, it's a tough job being a promoter, I would imagine. And I know Debbie and you, perhaps I shouldn't go here, but you did receive a bit of flack, you guys. You've put out a statement early doors the next day saying, okay, we got it wrong, apologies, but we will put it right. And ladies and gents, I'm sure respond to this. Did that track look fantastic tonight? So, credit where it's due, Gary, well done, and I know you got the trackman down from Leicester, was it?
Leicester.
And he does red car as well?
Red car as well, and then Graham worked with him. Ray was here all day Tuesday helping as well. You know what I mean? There's been some bodies helping us because we want to put it right. You know, Somerset's a fantastic track, and as you saw tonight, we get it sorted. All it was a material, do you know what I mean? Now it's sorted, so all that abuse we got last week isn't right, you know. Me, Debbie and Bill, we work so hard, you know, and we don't need that.
And of course you don't do that on purpose, it's just one of those things, that's the state of the shale.
We want to put a good show on for you, you know, we have a decent team for the last, you know, 5 or 6 years, you know, exciting team, races and everything, and that's what we want to give you every week, you know. Other teams are good coming down, and that's what we want to do. We don't want to give you tracks like that because it's no good for us, is it? So we don't do it on purpose, it's just that we're wrong material. you know, and now we've got it right, you know, hopefully it's better all the time now, but that's what we want to do, so there's no point having to go at us, we know, do you know what I mean?
It's hard enough, and I know that, and but you've done it, you've put it right, and we've had a fantastic meeting, we're all happy, we've won, we let Belle Vue have a point, but you know, that's just a consolation, but ladies and gents, good for him to come up and speak like that. Gary May.